Tonight, your subconscious mind begins releasing the patterns that have kept you connected to struggle, scarcity, and financial stress. As your body relaxes and your mind becomes quieter, the old programming surrounding money begins to loosen and fade. The subconscious mind stores every repeated belief, every fear about money, every moment of worry, every feeling of not enough, every belief that wealth is difficult to achieve. Over time, these patterns shape financial reality automatically, but tonight, those patterns no longer need to control you. Tonight is a reset. As you continue listening, your subconscious mind becomes more open, more receptive, and more willing to accept new beliefs about wealth, abundance, and financial freedom. You do not need to force anything. There is nothing to chase, nothing to prove. Simply relax, listen, and allow this process to happen naturally. With every breath, your body softens. With every exhale, financial tension begins leaving your mind and nervous system. The pressure, the fear, the emotional weight connected to money can begin dissolving now. You are safe to release old conditioning, safe to think differently, safe to receive more, safe to become financially successful. And as your conscious mind grows quieter, your subconscious mind becomes deeply impressionable. New beliefs can begin taking root. Beliefs that support wealth, beliefs that support confidence, beliefs that support receiving, beliefs that support financial growth. Because wealth begins first within the subconscious mind, and tonight a new identity begins forming. An identity that no longer expects lack, an identity that naturally thinks in terms of abundance, opportunity, and prosperity. A mind that feels comfortable with wealth, a mind that expects financial improvement, a mind that is becoming aligned with abundance. As you continue relaxing now, your subconscious mind prepares for deep transformation. And while you sleep tonight, the process begins. Now allow yourself to settle even deeper into comfort. There is nowhere to go, nothing to do, nothing to control. This time is for rest, reset, and subconscious renewal. Bring your awareness gently to your breathing. Slow, calm breaths. Each inhale relaxes the body. Each exhale releases the day completely. breathing in calm, breathing out tension. Again, breathing in peace, breathing out pressure. Feel the muscles around your eyes soften. Your jaw relaxes. Your neck releases all remaining tension. The shoulders grow heavier now, allowing the body to fully rest. A gentle wave of relaxation begins moving slowly through your arms, through your hands, through your fingertips. Your chest softens. Your breathing becomes slower and more natural. The stomach relaxes completely. The lower back releases. The hips soften. And now this feeling of calm moves down through the legs, through the knees, through the calves, all the way into the feet. Your entire body is becoming deeply relaxed, safe, still, heavy, and as the body relaxes, the subconscious mind opens more deeply. The analytical mind begins growing quieter. Thoughts slow down. Mental noise fades into the background. And in this calm state, new beliefs can enter the subconscious effortlessly. You no longer need to hold on to financial stress. You no longer need to carry fear about the future. For this moment, you can let everything go. The subconscious mind responds most powerfully when the body is relaxed and the mind feels safe. And tonight, you are entering that state now, a state where old patterns can dissolve naturally, a state where new subconscious programming can begin forming with ease. With every minute that passes, you drift deeper inward, deeper into relaxation, deeper into stillness, deeper into subconscious transformation. And now, imagine yourself slowly descending a gentle staircase. With each step, your body relaxes more completely. Your mind becomes quieter, and your subconscious becomes even more receptive. Step 10. Drifting deeper. Step 9, feeling calmer. Step 8, letting go completely. Step 7, the outside world fading away. Step 6, mind and body softening further. Step 5, deeply relaxed now. Step 4, safe and peaceful. Step 3, subconscious mind opening fully. Step 2, drifting deeper still. Step 1, fully relaxed. Now imagine standing before a beautiful golden doorway. Beyond this doorway is a new financial reality. A reality free from scarcity thinking, free from limitation, free from old conditioning. And as the doorway slowly opens, your subconscious mind prepares to release the patterns that no longer belong to you. Deepening now, deeper and deeper relaxed, deeper into calm, deeper into subconscious change. And as you continue drifting comfortably, the process of releasing old money blocks begins. And now, as your body continues relaxing deeply and your subconscious mind remains calm, open, and receptive, the process of releasing old financial conditioning begins. You do not need to stay awake for this transformation to continue. Your subconscious mind listens beyond conscious awareness. So if sleep begins to arrive gently, allow yourself to drift peacefully. These new patterns can continue settling deeply into the mind throughout the entire night. From early childhood, the subconscious mind absorbs information constantly. The words heard repeatedly, the emotions surrounding money, the stress, fear, or limitation observed in others. Even small moments can leave lasting impressions within the subconscious mind. Hearing people worry about bills, watching others struggle financially, feeling tension connected to money, learning that wealth is difficult, learning that success requires exhaustion, learning to fear loss, fear failure, fear uncertainty. Over time, these experiences become subconscious programs, automatic patterns, patterns that quietly shape thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and expectations without conscious awareness. Many people unknowingly live from these patterns for years, expecting struggle, preparing for lack, feeling guilt around receiving more, feeling unsafe becoming successful. But subconscious programming is not permanent, and tonight these old patterns can begin softening and releasing, not through force, not through pressure, but through awareness, relaxation, and repetition. The subconscious mind changes most easily when the body feels safe. And right now, your body is relaxing more deeply. Your breathing is calm. Your nervous system is settling. And this peaceful state allows the subconscious mind to become more open to change. You are no longer reinforcing old financial fear. You are no longer feeding scarcity thinking. Instead, your mind is beginning to create new associations with wealth, new emotional patterns, new expectations, new possibilities. And as you continue listening tonight, the old belief that money must always be stressful begins dissolving. The belief that life must remain difficult begins fading. The belief that abundance is only for other people begins to disappear completely. Because wealth is not something outside of you. It begins within the subconscious mind first. And when subconscious expectations change, behavior changes, decisions change, energy changes, confidence changes, opportunities become easier to recognize. Receiving becomes easier. Abundance begins to feel natural instead of distant. So tonight, you are not simply repeating affirmations. You are creating a new internal foundation, a new relationship with wealth, a new subconscious identity. And now, imagine the old conditioning slowly leaving your mind like heavy clouds, dissolving into clear, open sky. Years of fear, years of limitation, years of financial stress, all beginning to fade. No resistance, no struggle, simply releasing. You no longer need to carry the emotional weight of scarcity. You no longer need to expect lack. You no longer need to identify with financial struggle. That version of you is fading now. And a calmer, more abundant, more empowered version of you is beginning to emerge. Now quietly repeat within yourself, I release all fear surrounding money. I release the belief that struggle is necessary. I no longer carry scarcity within me. I am safe to receive abundance. I am safe to grow financially. I am worthy of wealth and success. My subconscious mind is learning new patterns. I now expect greater prosperity. Wealth feels safer and more natural to me each day. My mind is becoming aligned with abundance. Allow these words to settle deeply into the subconscious mind. There is nothing to force, nothing to analyze. Simply relax, listen, and allow the transformation to continue naturally. And if sleep comes gently now, that is perfectly fine. The subconscious mind continues absorbing these new beliefs effortlessly. Deepening now, deeper into calm, deeper into release, deeper into subconscious transformation. And as the old conditioning continues dissolving, your subconscious mind becomes ready to install a new, wealthy identity. And now, as the old patterns continue fading softly into the background, your subconscious mind becomes ready to accept a new identity. Not an identity connected to stress or limitation, not an identity built around fear, struggle, or lack, but a new identity, one aligned with abundance, confidence, financial growth, and prosperity. Because the subconscious mind always moves toward what it accepts as familiar and true. For many people, struggle becomes familiar over time. Worry becomes familiar. Scarcity becomes familiar. Even financial stress can become deeply conditioned within the nervous system. But tonight, your subconscious mind begins creating a different internal reality, a calmer reality, a wealthier reality, a reality where abundance begins feeling safe and natural. And the more relaxed you become, the deeper these new patterns settle into the subconscious mind. So allow yourself to drift comfortably now. And if sleep comes gently, that is perfectly fine. Your subconscious mind continues listening beyond conscious awareness. Now imagine yourself already beginning to change internally. Notice how calm you feel around money, how steady, how emotionally safe. There is no desperation, no fear, no constant pressure, only a growing sense of trust and possibility. And from this calm internal state, new beliefs can begin forming naturally. Quietly repeat within yourself, I am becoming financially free. And allow the subconscious mind to absorb those words gently, not as pressure, not as force, but as a new possibility beginning to open within you. For many years, the subconscious mind may have automatically expected limitations, but tonight, a new expectation begins forming, an expectation of growth, an expectation of opportunity, an expectation of abundance. I am comfortable receiving more wealth. And notice how the body continues relaxing as these new ideas settle deeper into the mind. The nervous system no longer needs to fear success. It no longer needs to protect itself from abundance. Receiving can begin feeling safer now, more natural, more normal. Imagine your subconscious mind slowly becoming aligned with prosperity, like fertile soil receiving new seeds. Each thought, each repetition, each moment of relaxation strengthens this new identity within you. I release the identity of struggle. And as that old identity softens and fades, a new version of you quietly begins emerging. A version of you that thinks differently, a version of you that no longer expects lack, a version of you that feels worthy of financial success, worthy of opportunities, worthy of growth. You are not forcing yourself to become someone else. You are simply releasing what no longer matches who you are becoming. And now the subconscious mind becomes even more receptive, even more open, even more impressionable, drifting deeper, calmer, heavier, more relaxed. I welcome abundance into my life naturally. And allow those words to move gently through every layer of the subconscious mind. Abundance no longer feels distant. It no longer feels unavailable. Instead, your mind begins recognizing prosperity as something safe to experience, something safe to hold, something safe to grow. And the more the subconscious accepts abundance internally, the more naturally your external reality begins shifting. Thoughts begin changing. Decisions begin changing. Confidence begins changing. Opportunities become easier to recognize. Financial growth begins feeling possible, expected, natural. I think like a financially successful person. And now, imagine waking up each day with a calmer relationship to money, a clearer mind, a stronger sense of self-worth, a growing belief in new possibilities. The old emotional attachment to scarcity continues weakening, and a stronger sense of wealth identity continues to form naturally within you. You are becoming emotionally aligned with abundance, mentally aligned with prosperity, subconsciously aligned with wealth. And this transformation continues effortlessly as you relax more deeply tonight. Even if you drift fully asleep, your subconscious mind continues to absorb these new patterns, continues to strengthen this new identity, continues moving toward abundance naturally, deepening now, deeper into relaxation, deeper into abundance, deeper into this new wealthy self-image. And as you continue drifting peacefully tonight, your subconscious mind begins attracting greater prosperity, new opportunities, and financial expansion naturally and effortlessly. And now, as this new wealthy identity continues strengthening within you, your subconscious mind begins opening to greater financial expansion. Because once the mind stops expecting limitation, it naturally becomes more available to opportunity, more available to growth, more available to receiving. But tonight, your inner world is changing, and when the subconscious changes, your perception changes. You begin noticing possibilities that were once overlooked. You begin making decisions from confidence instead of fear. You begin feeling more aligned with prosperity, and over time, this creates a completely different financial experience. So allow yourself to relax even deeper now, knowing that your subconscious mind is continuing this transformation effortlessly. There is nothing you need to force, no pressure, no struggle, only gentle subconscious alignment with abundance. And if your mind begins drifting into sleep, that is perfectly fine. The subconscious mind continues listening quietly throughout the night. Now imagine your life beginning to open in new ways. New opportunities are appearing naturally, helpful ideas flowing more easily, unexpected financial improvements beginning to unfold, not through stress, but through alignment, through openness, through a subconscious expectation that abundance is available to you. And the more this expectation strengthens, the more naturally you begin moving toward prosperity. Quietly repeat within yourself, I am open to greater financial abundance. And allow those words to settle deeply into the subconscious mind. Your mind is learning that wealth can arrive in peaceful and supportive ways, without fear, without exhaustion, without constant struggle. Money and opportunity can flow more naturally when the subconscious mind feels safe receiving them. I naturally attract growth opportunities. Imagine your subconscious mind becoming like a magnet for supportive opportunities, financial progress, and abundance, not from force, but from inner alignment, from expectation, from emotional openness. Your energy around money is becoming calmer now, more grounded, more confident. And this calm internal state allows prosperity to flow more freely. I expect positive financial change in my life. And notice how different that feels within the body. No desperation, no fear, only openness, only possibility. Because the subconscious mind begins creating what it repeatedly expects. And tonight, your expectations are changing. You are no longer automatically preparing for disappointment. You are no longer emotionally attached to lack. Instead, your mind is becoming more receptive to prosperity, more receptive to abundance, more receptive to financial improvement. Imagine yourself months from now feeling calmer about money, more secure, more empowered, more confident in your future. Notice how naturally abundance fits into your life. Notice how safe it feels to succeed, how safe it feels to receive more, how safe it feels to grow financially. I am becoming aligned with wealth and success. And with every repetition, your subconscious mind strengthens this new emotional pattern. Wealth becomes more familiar. Abundance becomes more comfortable. Prosperity becomes more expected. And as these patterns continue deepening tonight, your subconscious mind begins working in harmony with financial growth, helping you recognize opportunities, helping you think more clearly, helping you move beyond old limitations. You are no longer operating from the energy of survival. You are entering the energy of expansion. And this expansion continues naturally, quietly, effortlessly, as you drift deeper into rest. Deepening now, deeper into abundance, deeper into receptivity, deeper into financial expansion. And while you sleep tonight, your subconscious mind continues aligning with prosperity, opportunity, and wealth on deeper and deeper levels. And now, Allow yourself to imagine a life where financial ease feels more natural, no constant pressure, no heaviness, only a growing sense of calm, stability, and trust. There is no need to force the image. Simply allow yourself to feel the possibility of life improving. Imagine waking up feeling emotionally lighter around money, calmer, clearer, more supported. And as you continue relaxing tonight, your mind begins becoming more emotionally familiar with abundance. Because the more familiar prosperity feels internally, the more naturally the mind begins moving toward it externally. Quietly now, I am open to a more abundant life. And notice how your body continues softening as these words settle deeper within. You do not need to know exactly how everything will unfold. Your mind is simply learning a new emotional pattern, one connected to calm, trust, and expansion. Now imagine yourself moving through life with greater confidence around money, making decisions calmly, feeling more secure, more capable, more open to receiving and growing abundance wisely. I feel safe living in abundance. And allow that feeling of safety to move gently through the nervous system. For many people, wealth became connected to pressure or uncertainty, but tonight, new emotional patterns are forming. Patterns connected to ease, support, freedom, and possibility. Imagine opportunities appearing naturally, the right ideas, the right connections, the right opportunities unfolding at the right time. And instead of doubting yourself, you begin trusting your ability to grow and succeed. I trust myself to grow financially. And with every repetition, your self-image continues strengthening. A self-image connected to confidence, worthiness, and emotional stability. Now imagine yourself months from now, feeling calmer around money, thinking differently, expecting better outcomes naturally. The old survival mindset continues fading, and in its place, a stronger internal foundation begins forming. one aligned with abundance and possibility. Quietly now, I welcome financial freedom into my life. I deserve to experience abundance. Wealth feels more natural to me every day. And as these words continue settling within, your body relaxes deeper still. Your breathing slows. Your mind grows quieter, drifting deeper now, deeper into trust, deeper into emotional freedom. And while you sleep peacefully tonight, your mind continues building a stronger foundation for prosperity, confidence, and financial expansion. And now, there is nothing more you need to do. Only rest, drift, and receive. Your mind continues absorbing these new patterns effortlessly while you sleep. Old limitation is fading. New beliefs are strengthening, and a new financial identity continues forming within you. Quietly now, I release scarcity thinking. Wealth feels safe to me. I am becoming financially free. And with every repetition, the mind becomes calmer around money, more open to abundance, more comfortable with success. I welcome financial expansion into my life. The nervous system no longer needs to prepare for struggle. The body and mind can relax into prosperity now. Drifting deeper, calmer, heavier, more relaxed. My mind supports abundance. I deserve prosperity and success. And as these words continue settling within, new emotional patterns begin forming. Patterns connected to confidence, growth, receiving, and possibility. I think like a financially successful person. And the more familiar this identity becomes internally, the more naturally it begins expressing externally. your thoughts begin changing. Your expectations begin to change. Your relationship with money begins to change. I release the fear of not having enough. And now the body softens even deeper. The breathing is slow and peaceful. The mind is quiet and receptive. Money flows more naturally to me now. Abundance begins feeling more normal, more comfortable, more safe. I am open to receiving more. No pressure, no resistance, only openness, calm, and quiet subconscious alignment with prosperity. I expect positive financial change. And if sleep carries you deeper now, allow it. Everything is continuing perfectly. I am creating a life of abundance. I feel safe with wealth. Prosperity is becoming natural to me. My mind is rewiring for success. And now, with every slow breath, these beliefs settle deeper within you, becoming more familiar, more automatic, more natural. Your mind is learning abundance. Your identity is shifting gently toward wealth and expansion. And this process continues quietly throughout the entire night, deepening now, deeper into rest, deeper into calm, deeper into abundance. And while you sleep peacefully, your mind continues reinforcing wealth, confidence, prosperity, and financial freedom on deeper and deeper levels. And now, there is nothing more you need to do. The work is already happening within the deeper mind. Old limitation continues fading. New beliefs continue strengthening. And your mind becomes more aligned with abundance each time these patterns are repeated, because the mind learns through repetition. What is repeated consistently begins to feel familiar, natural, and true. So as you continue resting tonight, allow abundance to feel safer. Allow prosperity to feel more natural. Allow success to feel comfortable within your life. And if you remain asleep while the music continues playing, the calming, healing frequencies, gentle repetition, and peaceful rhythm of the music can continue supporting deeper subconscious reinforcement throughout the night. With consistent nightly listening, these new patterns can become more automatic and deeply ingrained over time. Quietly now, I am becoming financially free. Wealth feels natural and safe to me. My mind supports abundance. I welcome prosperity and success. And now, your body relaxes even deeper. Your breathing slow and peaceful. Your mind quiet and still. Drifting further now, deeper into sleep, deeper into calm. And as the music continues softly throughout the night, your mind continues reinforcing wealth, confidence, prosperity, and financial freedom on deeper and deeper levels. Sleep peacefully now and allow the transformation to continue.